moment on this conference that I went for in Nairobi, when the South African Minister of Transport stood up in the gathering where there are political parties from all over the world, and he said to me, he said, I want to applaud Liberia because your election was so tight, hotly contested, and President Bouaga only defeated President Weah less than 30,000 votes. And yet, President Weah conceded. He said, you people should continue that democracy. I was proud. I'm going to say anyway, therefore, President, we have to concede and keep our democracy on the path it is. It's something, of course, I'm proud of, and I'm happy he did that. I will praise him any day for that, because not many Africans can do that. Look, let's stop all these political noise. When people do something good, praise them. He could have stayed in power like other people. Yes, he could have done that. When President Bouaga
Convention.
Games, but we remain. They thought they won, but they don't know.
The CDC USA National Convention is to be held in June of this year.
You can't break what's in our soul. We're not
Seditions, wherever you find yourself,
in the walls of hole.
get ready.
We live in the hearts of our people all.
As His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah,
CDC,
former of the Republic of Liberia, will definitely grace the occasion. Save the date, save
we are
the date,
supreme, the mighty CDC.
save the date, fellow seditions.
CDC.
We are shipped. Supporter of His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah agenda for a better Liberia.
You done your worst, the worst
CDC USA, this is our time.
time will set us free. Laugh if you want, but wait.
A memorable event comes on June from the 24th to the 28th. That's the CDC USA National Convention. You can't afford to miss it, man. The seditions will be coming from all over the world. And they will assemble here in the USA for such a memorable event. So get ready. Are you in Australia? Are you in Europe? Are you in the Netherlands? Sweden? Finland? Honduras? Caracas? Are you in Great Britain? Are you in Germany? Are you in Russia? Wherever you are as a citizen, get ready and start preparing, because the USA is going to be hosting
They tore us down
So, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, it's a privilege again for us to be on here. The best place you want to be this morning is right here under the Palava Hut. And I want to say thank you. We're not going to be here for long. We just want to point out some things. And I'm grateful that we again have another opportunity to be here. Thank you so very kindly for your presence. If you look behind me, you are going to see a save the date flyer. Let me put myself here. The CDC USA will be having her national convention. And this national convention will be taking place from June the 24th to the 28th. We are going to be having 4 days with the political leader, with our founder, with His Excellency President Dr. George Manuel Weah. You know, let me just tell you how unique this particular event is going to be here in the US. Most of us, seditionists, may not have the time, the opportunity to spend enough time with His Excellency President Dr. George Manuel Weah. When some of us travel from the US back home because of busy schedules and other stuff, sometimes it becomes difficult for you to spend more time, or maybe because of your activities, to even go and even spend 2 or 3 hours with His Excellency. Some of us go there, you pop there, he gave you 1 or 2 words of encouragement, you spend 20 minutes, and from there you leave. But what is unique about this event is that His Excellency President Dr. George Manuel Weah will be dedicating that time to us as seditionists, especially here in the US. It's going to be an exclusive time for us. We are going to be sitting with him, talking with him, having a family conversation with him. It is the time that will be dedicated to seditionists here in the US to have a one-on-one interaction with His Excellency President Weah. I know many of you have a lot of good thoughts, and this is what you've been thinking of. This is what you've really been praying for, that you should have the time to talk to His Excellency President Weah, because there are some things in your heart that you want to pull out. So this convention is not just only about people gathering. It's more than that. It's about time to pull out what is inside, to tell His Excellency about your own desire for Liberia and what you think can work. So I want to say to you, fellow Liberians, it's going to be a wonderful time from the 24th of June to the 28th. And the good thing is, it's going to be held in Philadelphia. So all of you, save the date. From the 24th to the 28th. So save the date. From the 24th to the 28th, CDC USA convention is going to be in Philly. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. The people who are charged with the responsibility to disseminate the information for this particular event, we will be inviting them here. They will be here with us officially. We'll send out a communication to them, hopefully maybe out of next week or so. But within the next 1 or 2 weeks, we'll send out a communication so that they can be here to explain to the public about, this particular event. So please brace yourself, get ready. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. Having said that, let's enter into why we are here. And this is one of the most important reasons why we are here, to inform you of the CDC USA convention. Thank you. So again, we want to appeal to you, family. Please hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, share in the various groups, whether be in your WhatsApp group or your whatever group. Share this particular podcast or this presentation in the group, because today is going to be a wonderful time. I'm going to be showing you a lot of things, and I hope that all of us get ready to interact through the comment section. So let me go to the comment section and welcome some of our people. Like I said, I do not intend to be here for a very long time. No, I do not. So let me go to our live feed and welcome our people. I want to welcome Okimpa G Man. Thank you so much for joining us, G Man. We appreciate you. I want to welcome Emmanuel A. Ping. Thank you so much, Emmanuel Ping, for your presence here. It's a privilege for us to have you. I salute your presence, Emmanuel. I want to welcome my own brother Louis. Okay, Louis. Oh, he says she sent the link. Okay. I want to welcome my own brother Louis there. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your presence. Okay, Louis. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, so I think I get Louis right here. Oh, okay. You sent me a message earlier. Oh, I just seen it. Oh, okay. All right. So let me send the link to Louis. Louis, I'm sending you the link. Okay. So let's also welcome Prince uh, Kandakai Jr. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to welcome the General himself, David Parker. How are you? I salute David Parker. Thank you so very kindly, my brother David Parker, for joining us. It's a privilege for us to have you. The VCO there, I want to say you are highly welcome. Thank you so much, David Parker. I appreciate your presence. I want to welcome the Metro Media. Thank you so much for your presence here. I want to say you are welcome. Thank you so very kindly. So, all of you who are joining us, do us a favor, hit for us the share button, and let's all of us have a wonderful time here today for the time we'll be here. I want to ask you a question and I want to start the discussion like this. In your mind, what is the first and foremost responsibility of a government? I repeat, what you think is the first and foremost responsibility of a government? Mike, thank you so much for your presence here. We do appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. It's a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So, what you think is the first and foremost responsibility of a government? And I'm going to tell you, you don't have to bother to kind of like, hit your head to answer. The first and foremost responsibility of a government is to ensure the well being and the prosperity of its citizens. That is the first and foremost responsibility of any government. I repeat, the first and foremost responsibility of any government, whether it is a government in the east, in the south, in the west, or in wherever part, the first and foremost responsibility of any and every government is to ensure the well being and the prosperity of its citizens. That is it. And that particular first and foremost responsibility, fellow Liberians, will include the protection or protecting the rights and the freedom of individuals, protecting the rights, the freedom of individual or its citizen. Somebody will say maintaining law and order to ensure public safety, provide essential services, for example, healthcare, education, etc., etc. Promoting economic stability. Eh? To promote economic stability, fellow Liberians. Somebody will say that is the responsibility of a government. And to ensure that the national security is paramount, to safeguard our people against threat, whether extended, somebody will say from outside forces or from inside forces, external or internal, to uphold justice and equity for all citizens. Hmm? To uphold justice and equity for all citizens, all our citizens. And say some of our citizens, and say citizens that attached to the government, and that's a citizen where know the president, and that's a citizen where part of the party. It says to all our citizens, to all our citizens. That is the function and responsibility foremost of any government. I am grateful to have with me my brother Louis there. My brother Louis, welcome, sir, and good morning. No, in the afternoon
Yeah,
from your end. Good afternoon from
yeah.
your end, and welcome.
Thank you. Let me say to you from my end, good afternoon to your end. It's in the morning hour, early morning hour on that side.
Yeah.
So it's good to be here. Last night I could not end the show because there was no LEC. Patch was
Oh,
very low, and when it comes in the day to day, no charge we not get it tonight. So a year up to the this is kind of evening to there be no current. So I had to shift work. If you get in the day, your friend is off. Some community is off right now. To know what is off, some community will be on. But we're going. We're good to go. Yeah. It's good to be here and to discuss issues that matter to shape the to discuss issues that matter to shape the destiny of our country, Liberia. That's good. I'm honored to be here, though.
thank you. Thank you so very kindly. My brother Louis, I want to start like this, and I'm going to somebody say, repeat myself. The first and foremost responsibility of any government, is for the protection, the safety, and the well being of its citizens. That is the first and foremost responsibility. Now, in that particular, the safety and the well being of its citizen, one will look at protecting the people's right. In other words, the people's freedom, freedom of speech, freedom of association, freedom of assembly, etc., etc. One will say that included in that particular foremost responsibility is to ensure that you maintain law and order for public safety. That's the reason why you equip the police. You train the police so that they will be seen as protector of laws, protector of the people all over the world. The first people you encounter are the police. They serve as that face, first face of protection. When you are lost, the first place you want to look for is the police station. When you are in problem, the first place you want to go to is the police station. When you need direction, the first place to go is the police station. When you feel threatened, the first place to run is the police station, or you think you will run is the police station. Some of the function and responsibility of the government is to ensure that these people are well trained to maintain law and order and the safety of our people, to provide essential services such as healthcare, education, better infrastructure, etc., for our people. To identify with our people in terms of crisis and in terms of needs. When there are disaster, government comes in. And before I turn it over to you, I want to show our people a video, a post. Let me go there and show it to them, because today we'll be displaying so many evidence for them to see. So many evidence will be displayed for them to see. And this will be the first evidence that I will put out here before turning over to our brother with a question. Let me put it out right here. Okay, let me remove this and put this right here. My people, I want you to look at this. This particular video that you're seeing here, this, how you call it, article that you are seeing here. Liberia, Minister Magay, Mayor Koji present US 100. Look at it, look at the number there. Maybe I'm not seeing that number good. $100,000 to Waterside fire victim on behalf of President Weah. And I'm going to read just a portion before we can go into our discussion. The President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah, have stepped up in a big way to lend a hand to dozens of people and family who got victimized by recent fire outbreak in Waterside, and assist them with building their lives. The office of the President, represented by Honorable Nathaniel F. McGill, Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, today presented the sum of 100,000 United States dollars to Monrovia City Mayor Jefferson Tambakoji, who in return presented the leadership of Waterside fire victim. According to Minister Magay, the cash presentation is in fulfillment of President Weah's commitment made during his visit to Waterside, Central Monrovia, where the disastrous fire outbreak occurred. I am here on behalf of the President, His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah. The President asked me to convey his message to those who were affected. When the President went to Waterside, he made a personal commitment. I have come to fulfill it on his behalf, he lamented. Speaking in a press conference held at Monrovia City Hall on Friday afternoon, Mayor Koji appreciated the chief executive for living up to his commitment. He further thanked Minister McGill for representing President Weah, remarking, "We want to say thank you so much, Mr. Minister, for ably representing our president." My brother Louis, I want to stop here and I want to ask you this question. In terms of disaster, I'm going to show so many videos where President Weah intervened. I remember in Oro area, there was a serious fire disaster again, where hundreds of citizens were affected. And upon hearing that, immediately His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah went there. That morning, before going to work, he went there and told the people, "My people, sorry that this thing has happened, the fire." He immediately asked that there should be an intervention. Since their house got burned, what he did was to relocate them and immediately build a place on the highway, RIA highway, to relocate them while he gave them extra support to be able to build back that particular facility that got burned. Gave them food, money for them to be there for something around maybe 2, 3 months, settle themselves and be able to come back to build their structure. Today, my brother, we are seeing the reverse of what is happening. My brother Louis. Oh, okay. I think he's having some technical issue, but don't worry. Once he comes on, he's going to be with us. I just want to bring most of this video to you so that you can see what we are talking about. Okay, he's back. He's back with us. So yeah, as I was saying, my brother Louis, we saw those interventions from President Weah. And there are so many interventions that we have here we'll be showing as the conversation goes on. President Weah was able to even intervene in Nukuta when the incident happened there. Fire disaster, the people were hit by sea erosion, some people's house got damaged and stuff like that. He went there and said to them, the government will be able to intervene. And he built a housing unit there. He did not say it's for the government. Those of you who were victimized, here is the property. Everywhere there were issues, President Weah went there. Send Honorable Maggie there. Minister of State will go there. Koji will go there. Identify with these people. Today, my brother Louis, we are seeing the reverse. I want to hear from you. You are on the ground. What is going on? That under this regime, if they are not breaking people place in district number 7, somebody will come and clean the whole district number 9 and say it for me. Another person will come and clean the whole Sinko and say Sinko for me. And as they are claiming, they are destroying, they are breaking down, they are damaging people's life. At the end of the day, these people are victimized and they are left like vagabonds roaming about. I want to hear from you, my brother Louis. What is happening in Liberia that under this government, that our people are becoming victim, that the government that is supposed to protect the people, their foremost responsibility to ensure the safety and the security of these people, that today the government have neglected her responsibility and she is becoming so lackadaisical while our people are crying. Let's hear from you, my brother Louis.
So the first thing is that the article you just read, I was part of that press conference that we held at the Memorial City Hall. In fact, before President Weah could visit Waterside, that was Water Street, where the incident occurred. We went there along with Mayor Jonathan Koji. Koji went there to get first information and pass to the president for the president to visit. When you have a leader that have the heart of the people, he concerned when disaster is taking place and his citizens are suffering or dying. He concerned about these things. There's nowhere a disaster took place that President Weah did not make a person fail. In Waterside, he went there. In Nukuta, he went there. In Oro, he went there. Pinve, at the mosque, you remember the mosque incident where the mosque got on fire in Pinve?
Sure.
He also went there. So there's nowhere under the regime that disaster took place, he didn't go. Except for when in Nima County, you were building, he sent a team, a delegation there. But in Mosorano County, in Sorani, President Weah went there. You see, Mark Jabate, one of the minister of Internal Affairs, tried to sympathize with the people, but he chose the wrong path. Went to the play, carry 150 burger arrests there yesterday. That day yesterday, it was rejected by the people. People refused the rice. Why the people refused the rice? They put issue in some of food. They put in their shelter. Oro incident, so we have provided shelter. Since they happen already, Let me take you people to this place and be there while we try to sort things out. That's be the first percent of the government shelter. So if you get a poor of food, the poor eat, why the poor go sleep? People are not complaining about food. They are complaining about the shelter. If the government cannot protect its own people in circumstances of such, when would they protect the people? What have you heard the district lawmakers saying? The most bluff representative we have in our history. But he's staffing the people in the back. He don't care. President Barker do not care because he don't respect the rule of law. Any man who cannot respect the rule of law doesn't care for the citizen protection. Because the priority of the president is to protect the citizen, and for the citizen to be protected, for the citizen to be protected, you need a rule of law. But a man who doesn't respect the rule of law, how can he protect the citizens? He doesn't care. We saw what happened. Issue Central Bank. We saw what happened to LAC, right? We saw President Holder taking over, emergency taking over the place without any form of remorse. President Barker doesn't respect the rule of law. So you not protect the citizens. At the end, you are seeing people you depend on in 2029 to vote for you. Yesterday, somewhere in a PRC community, and not Eastern occurring there. The same issue of busing process over the couple of years. Somehow last year, you saw what happened to Dulbridge, but Southern Creek Bridge to car factory.
Yes,
somebody came American say from that place straight to from that place straight to New Joy for them. They were still design to that place that morning. So if the government cannot do something to intervene, so what happened to Cali Junction? Do you not know that Cali Junction case been on? And by the way, I'll keep stepping on it now for enough to people when he never happened to it. What happens? I remember on one occasion, the former Mayor Koji, Josephine David, led a group of people, a group of media team. I was also part of media team that went to that community. Went to that community, to Cali Junction area. He served the people to know what happening, what was the issue. But the government don't have responsible people that will go further and sit with the people to know what's happening. How can we solve this problem? The Ministry of Internal Affairs, who should have taken the lead, along with the county superintendent. We don't hear them talking about it. We are talking about the district lawmakers. These people need to take the lead for the protection of the citizens. Thousands of people are being homeless. Where are they starting from? Where are they starting from? So, what we are gathering from the Satan incident is too chaotic. Because portion of the land was born from the man who came to play for his father. Some people born from his father. And today, some people are sleeping when the bulldozer came to the houses to bust the houses down. Today, they are homeless. People need shelter. That's when the disaster management comes in the picture. That's when the government comes in the picture and take the responsibility. So we have the disaster management team. We have an agency called National Disaster Management. What are they here for? Look at how big Cloud Town. You say okay in Cloud Town, but we didn't go there, but he built houses for these people. Today, they'll go to where they had the invisible park. Those people around that place, because of the development, they're going to be affected. He built houses around there and put into it because we don't have space for the invisible park. since the issue occurred, the government has not taken a positive step to counter the situation. People are homeless. People sleeping on the street. Some who manage to sleep with a friend goes to the friend and sleep. I'm interested to know, yesterday we were walking through. People said they will pay the government back in 2029. We'll pay government by 2029, we'll pay Princeton by 2029. But sometimes this thing is not strange to us. Because we told these people in 2023 that this government, this President Walker, was not suitable enough to lead Liberian people as president. Some said to us, we are novice, we don't know what we're talking. If I have believe in George, we are government. I said to somebody, we don't believe in anything. Pretty King Liberia, you know, we start to talk. We don't believe in anything from the government. But we're telling people what was about to happen. We're telling people the right thing to do. Because
So,
these things,
Brother Louis, I just want to hold you. I just want to hold you there for a few minutes to show to our people, our audience, what we are talking about. That when disaster struck and the people were in dire need, President Weah did not turn his back from his people. He always, like you intimated from the beginning and you narrated, clearly, there were always intervention from the part of the government. President Weah himself will intervene. And I want to show you one video here. It's just a very few minutes video. And our brother will expand further. I want you to watch this video, my people, those of you who are listening.
I'm very pleased to announce to the public that our president, His Excellency George Manuel Weah, has fulfilled his promise. Just a day after he made his promise, yesterday he paid a visit to Gibraltar, the community where he grew up in, and during that visit, he promised the dwellers, the residents of Gibraltar, that he will do a re-roofing of all of the homes in Gibraltar. The president, for fulfilling his promise he made during the campaign period, that his government will absorb all of the wide fees. That has taken place. We see all over the city, because that's the
roofed the houses within this community, to unroof the houses within the community and then replace it with new ones. I mean, the zinc, the planks, anyone that is damaged or not befitting to be there, we take it off and put in the new ones.
Okay, so you are starting today, right?
Yeah, this is the first day.
Okay.
This is the first day.
Process?
It's fine. It's going on. I mean, as you can see, it's okay.
My brother Louis, I just want to stop this here. Looking at what was happening in Gibraltar, with almost all of the houses had roof problems, what His Excellency President Dr. George Manuel Weah did was not to turn his back. He went there and then made the intervention. These same very people like Joseph Numa Boyka and people who follow him, they condemn President Weah. Today, Liberians are crying in the hands of their own government. What happened to the disaster management team that Joseph Numa Boyka allocated almost $500,000 for? What happened to the president's initiative within Joseph Numa Boyka budget? In the budget of Joseph Numa Boyka, Joseph Numa Boyka budget, you have what we call a presidential initiative to assist in terms of disaster. What becomes of that? What becomes of that? Fellow Liberians, this is the kind of government that we have. The reverse is the case, where government supposed the first and foremost responsibility is to take care of its people. No, the government, the first and foremost, that for you, the people, to take care of them. For you, the people, to take care of this old sick man and the bunch of gangs that are behind him. This is what we are seeing. Joseph Nyuma Boyka now is wearing Rolex. A man who could not afford told us boldly to our faces that he was living on loan. Stanton Waterspoon is a living witness that said he used to take money and put it in Joseph Nyuma Boyka's pocket. Let us start there. These people are alive, who literally used to be almost like the palopo for Joseph Nyuma Boyka. Go and beg, take their own, then send something to Boyka. Today, it is the Boyka now that have forsaken the people, that have turned his back on the people. It is the Boyka now that is sitting down and allowing somebody to come and claim a whole property, thereby leaving our people in danger. My brother Louis, you were talking about the area and what people were saying and how people obtained that land. I listened to a lady who said she is almost 60. And she was born in that area. Her parents bought that place. The person who they bought the place from is the same person that turned around to come and destroy the properties, to the extent that they even crossed the line of demarcation. The place that is supposed to break, or the place they supposed. In fact, when you listen to the communication from the court, it did not say go and destroy, go and evict and take possession. But you see, it's a pattern that is following this government. They did it to the CDC party headquarters. When they say go and evict the people, they went and broke it down. So every other person that is associated with this government, in their mind, when they say evict, it means break down. That's what it means. Because Joseph Nyuma Boyka started that path of being very ruthless, of being very careless, of being very irresponsible. Properties, they say go and evict. They say go to CDC party headquarters. You break it down in broad daylight where people spend thousands, millions of United States dollars. They were proud breaking it down to the extent that one of the ERBC boss, D4 Flomo, say, yeah, we finish with CDC down. We finish with CDC. CDC will no longer be. We finish with them now. We're breaking the place down. My brother Louis, let's hear from you. You were talking about this issue of people saying that that particular property, the woman who they bought it from, is the same woman who came and ordered that the place be broke down. And people are crying. You are there. You passed there. You've seen what some of us can just see by video, but you have seen it live. Do you think this is a responsible move from this government that claim to be very responsible and a rescue government?
So it cannot be a responsible government. A responsible government first thing sit with the property and find a way out. Because in that one house we're talking about, in that two, we're talking to people, more than 1,000 people have been homeless. So the first thing a responsible government will do is sit with you, the owner, and have a conversation. Like you said, the lady bought that place for that man's father. Today they saw come entire property that no one bought for him, blah blah blah. So the first thing is tell the people how it comes to the people to find a way out. Knowing very well, if they allow this person to carry on the invasion or disaster, it will affect the livelihood of the citizen. And no serious manner government want to see the citizen cry. No serious manner government. Now, this are happening, and they up to today's day, the government fail to take decisions. That is the government.
Okay, so fellow Liberian, that is Liberia for us, everything. I mean, everything is just going some kind of way. So again, bear with us while our brother, will be off and on. This is some things that is just unavoidable, especially when you are in Liberia. It's so frustrating. But again, it is what it is. So no responsible government will sit there
and see her people being treated in this way and manner and feel complacent and comfortable and not even utter a word. Nobody. No responsible government. Now you can see the definition in these people mind of rescue, and you can see the definition of propos. When President Weah told us that his government was a propos government, it was demonstrated. We saw it vividly. We saw it. We witnessed it. Look at the incident in Nukutan, the fire victim in Nukutan. You saw what happened. A propos government, a government for the people, by the people, of the people. A government that was able to intervene in the lives of the people. That when there are disasters, say, no, we'll not leave our people. We can't allow our people to be left along the way. We will intervene. We saw President Weah building housing units around places that people never thought they were going to see anything called cement block. We saw President Weah making serious interventions in those areas. Today, the people who lied to you and said they've come to rescue you, where are they? When citizens are in pain and they are crying. Where are the so-called rescuers? Where are the so-called experienced people? Where are they? The people who say they've come to not do business as usual, but they've come to liberate the people, where are they? When mothers are sleeping on the streets, when babies are sleeping in the open, when families, thousands of Liberians have been homeless. Look, from all indication, this government does not care about you. No, they don't care. Look, Joseph Numa Boyka used the right word rescue for himself. But some of you were deceived and you thought that when they say rescue, he was coming for the Liberian people. These buggers were coming for themselves. These people that don't even know how to sustain a kitchen, they were coming for themselves. And that's what we are seeing today. To the extent that your citizens will be victimized, then you come defend when your citizens are crying. You know why most of the time people want to take the citizenship of other countries, especially in the Western world? They will take that to be a priority. Is because these people, despite of all of the things that are happening, but they pay attention to their citizens. Look, the Unity Party government have not been a people-centered government. Anything that get Unity Party behind it, it is not a people-centered government. No, it is not. They don't have time for the people. The Unity Party, these people, they are a bunch of people who believe in themselves. They are narcissists. They believe in themselves. They don't care about you, the people. They don't care about you. They will use you at the end of the day to get where they want to get. And when they get there, they will turn their back on you. You become that particular ladder that they will use to get to their destination. Once they are there, they say to hell with you. They don't care about you. All over the place, there are demolition exercises. All over the place. And this government is complacent. The government sitting down. Some people, it is their entire life. Imagine somebody who have been in that area from 1 year old to 60 years old. Some people, they bought that place. Everything that they have called strength, they use it to accumulate whatever little thing to put one buffer down. You break that particular place in a second. How will that person hustle again? Honor this particular government that is useless, that is a criminal government, that is only there to enrich themselves. Can you imagine? The difference between these people and President Weah. is that President Weah or the CDC is a people-centered political institution. Get this clear. Some of you don't know. Let's tell you this. The CDC is a people-centered institution. It's a people-centered party. The people are our priority, or are the priority when it comes to CDC. So we can bend backward in order for the people to be protected. His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah will make sacrifices for the well-being of his people, because he is a people-centered person. But you have this old man that don't even care about animal. You don't care about them. You think we care about you, the human being? Look at this man's life. Who has he impacted? All of the time that this man worked in government, according to him himself, most experience. Who are those that can put their hands up and say, yes, this man was able to help us internationally acquire this, acquire that? But you know, someone says something, and I want to play it here before. You know, our brother data, my people, imagine this kind of wickedness. Our brother just bought his data. We just bought the data. I ain't even still on say, bam. They say the unit finish. You see the kind of wickedness? So right now, I can't do it now because I'm on the show, but I will need to send, uh, I need to send data. We need to send data. You know, a man of God saw this long before. Some of us, we saw it and we told you, but you think that our politics were playing. Some of you, you thought that our politics were playing. We told you far ahead of time that this particular man called Joseph Newman Boyka does not care about you. No, his agenda is about himself. The man have come to rescue himself. And the few crooks that are around him, he care for you, the Liberian people. But some of you felt that it was joke. Even a man of God prophesied and said to you, you'll be careful with him, man. He said you were not listening. Let a video right here.
The people of Liberia,
This
if
thing.
you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The
Yeah.
Liberians will suffer. Our economy hardship, poor will suffer, rich will suffer, every people will suffer. You see, all the four classes of human will suffer. We suffer. I'm not from Liberia, but that's the message of the Lord for the people in Liberia. If you put that opposition of Bukini or Bukan to be your president, oh, Liberia will sink. Calamity will befall Liberia.
Yeah.
You don't expect joy again. The name Liberia will crash. This person has nothing to offer you. Spiritual Liberia will die. The best man for this job is George Weah. Vote him and he will do better than ever. He will do better than his first term. And there will be total development in Liberia. That is me for you. That's what the Lord said. Go and check all my prophecies. I'm not boasting, but that is the message of the Lord. The best person to vote for that will make Liberia better is George Weah.
You hear it for yourself. No, you are hearing it for yourself. Because sometimes when we say these things, you think that joke we're joking. You put your lives in the hands of a classified BM and you expect miracle. Even Christ himself, with all of the power that he had, according to the Bible, when Satan came, he said, "But oh man, you strong. Baku, you strong. Baku John down." with all of his majesty and his fullness. He said, no, you cannot tempt the Lord your God. Satan, they were having conversations. They were, man, injured and yeah, they will assume they will not allow your foot to touch the ground. They will hold you. He said, no. Liberians, why is it that you don't listen? There was a song that was sung by Evelyn March. Some of you know that song. Listen, oh, fellow Liberians. Y'all remember that song, right? By Evelyn March. I remember back in the 90s or so, early 2000, that song. Listen, oh, Liberians. Y'all know that song. We warn you that this old man is a disaster. This man does not love you. He don't care about the Liberian people. This man cares about himself. His agenda is what he cares about. Look at how he looking now. The man wearing now custom mark clothes where you can see rating on the JMB. Where you can see JMB. The how he looking like. Where we have reached, fellow Liberians, you put yourself in a mess. You gave your life to a man that cared about himself and his family and not about you. Look at some of the intervention that President Weah made. When people were in dying needs, I don't want you to believe it. Let's play the video, courtesy of our brother, Honorable Romeo Lee Makrete.
Pleasant good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Listen here.
Lee Makrete.
This is what President Weah did for his people.
District number 16 to be precise, in the New Kutan area, on the Popo Beach, where we are here. We are here at the grounds of a Popo housing unit. When we want to know who built this housing unit and whether our people are paying money or tax to the government, because people say former President Weah did nothing. So we are moving around,
This is how President Weah identified with his people in dying need.
29th of January, 2026. My name is Honorable Whitman Lee Makrete. I'm here with Omali Morris and our mothers, our sisters, and our daughter. She is here, and she will give us a little overview about this place. So let me say welcome, Mama.
Thank you.
You can come closer, Mr. Cameraman. Your name?
My name is Judy Abati.
Can you be a little bit audible for us?
Okay, my name is Judy Abati.
Judy Abati. For how long you been here?
I've lived here over 15 years now.
Okay, over 15 years. So, you know who built this place?
Yes.
Who?
The estate was actually built by our former president, George Mane Weah.
Okay. So, since President Weah built this, you were paying money, or you have paid money before?
The houses after the fire disaster, when the president came to build the place, they gave the place back to the landowners.
Okay.
Yeah. That the plan I wanted for you. Ain't your in there? No, ain't your in there? You know, fellow Liberians, we have to do something here, right? Our brother have some information that he have here, and I think imagine we just sent, he just got a data, and the guy was brave enough to take the data from his phone. That the kind of criminal thing that is going on. But let's see if we can just make some quick intervention while you listening to this. Let's make some intervention here.
So the houses are owned by the landowners, and they are the one giving it out for rent or stay inside.
Okay, so the people who are having the houses on the spots,
they who had the land.
Okay, the particular land.
Yeah.
So when the place got on fire, President Weah came and built a housing unit here, and give it back to them free.
Yes.
So they decided to rent it to get little thing for themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what would you like to say to President Weah?
I would like to say, President, we are even in your absence as not being a president, we still remember you because of what you did for us. Before we used to live in a place that didn't look like, yeah, like places like this.
Okay.
That didn't look the place that human being could stay.
All right.
It was so devastating for us. We live in Zinran houses, so bad off. But we want to say thank you to him, and we'll continue to say thank you to him because the more we see this project, these houses, we remember that someone who was once our president saw our needs and changed our level of life, our stage of living, our living condition. So I want to say thank you to him again.
For President, we will be contesting in 2029. So will you be on the forefront to campaign for a re-election?
I've always supported Jovia.
Okay, thank you very much. This is Popo Beach. This is Yukutan. Today is the 29th of January 2026. And I'm here showcasing President Weah project and Omari Morris.
Now, let's move this. You are seeing it for yourself. I don't want you to believe what I am just saying. But here are the videos. When disaster struck, His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah did not turn his back on his people. He was there. You would think that an elderly man in Joseph Numa Boyka would be more compassionate, would be more sympathetic, would be more of a humanitarian because he has passed through that place according to him. But look at now, Boyka. Honor his regime. People coming claiming the whole Liberia. One day we'll wake up in the morning, somebody will come and say, Moreover for me. Moreover is for me. Because it's starting now. The whole of Satan. Somebody can say the whole of Satan for me. And government cannot intervene. And government can, let's even agree for the sake of the argument, right? Let's forget about all the technicality and what have you. Let's leave all that. But let's even agree that the place is for the individual. For God in heaven's sake, you will come to people 4 o'clock in the morning and break down their homes. Then government can intervene. Who told you that the government is not aware of the consequences of what the action was going to cause on the lives of the people? Who told you? Who told you the government know? The government is fully aware. Joseph Numa Boyka is fully aware. I saw a post from one clown, Emmanuel Gonkwe. He said he the hair economic freedom fighter. He said in his post, the men were ready to play down a President we are friend. The time President we were there, he not ready to play down. President we are go now, he can't ready to play down. I laugh. I say you see stupidity. You know, let me see if I don't know, but I don't know if I can see the post here. I will definitely let me see. Let me see if I can. I come in, my people. Let me. You know, some of these things are good. I will show it to you, so you can see the stupidity in these people. So you can see it for yourself. Let me see. Maybe I will get it here. Okay. Okay. So you see the stupidity. I don't know what I should even give this credence. I don't know. I don't know if I should give this credence. I don't know. But anyways, let's say here. Let's go ahead. Let at least for some reason, let's give this our attention so that you see the nonsense and stupidity that is being told by these guys here. Here is it. You see what Emmanuel Gonkwe wrote here? He said, Eric Nangbe is a business partner to former President George Weah. As I am told, the case that got our people homeless in Satan started during the Weah administration. That Gonkwe. According to him, this is Gonkwe. That's what he wrote. He said, Eric Nangbe is a business partner to President Weah. So because he's a business partner, that's why made he go break the place down. That's why he broke the people place down. According to him. So President Weah was there. So you must know that President Weah loved the people. So let's even agree, right? For the sake of, let's not pour any technicality inside. Let's take it as this guy right here, as he wrote it on his page. Let's come here again. Let's come right here. This is him. He said, Ire Nangbe is a business partner to former President George Weah, as I am told. The case that got our people homeless in Satan started during the Weah administration. So let's take just as a face value. But if this guy is a business partner to President Weah, according to what Gonkwe and the people then were, gather information for him, told him, then you must know that President Weah is a man who will not compromise friendship to sacrifice the people interest. Let's just take it as it is. Let's use our critical mind, inductive and deductive reasoning. So since these guys want to be fools, or they want to bring themselves down to the lowest level, let's not be too technical. Let's play with them based on what they put out there. So according to him, they meant that President Weah business partner. So this is just to tell you that President Weah will not abandon the people for his friendship. That President Weah will not take friendship over the people. That President Weah will not take one person interest over the interest of more than 5,000 people. Emmanuel Gonkwe, come, let's talk. No, Emmanuel Gonkwe, let's have this conversation. For the sake of your ignorance and the thing you wrote, I'm not going to argue with it that he not friend to President. We are this, that. Let's not go through that other hating here conversation. That's what make us to be intellectual. You are, I am. So let's look at this communication that you put out here with the face value and let's argue it or let's talk about it. Eric Nangbe is a business partner to former President Weah, as you were told. And the case here started during President Weah time. But all through the 6 years, President Weah said to Eric, Eric, I will not compromise the people's interests for our friendship. I will not allow your proximity to me to make you to harm the more than 5,000 people. The lives of the 5,000 people is more important than the friendship that I'm having with you. Emmanuel Gonkwe, this is the meaning of it. According to you, say the case started under President Weah. So President Weah decided that, look, if you have anything, use the quote. Don't use my influence. Don't use my name to go and take over the people's property or to go and break people's homes down. Emmanuel Gonkwe, I will try to call him to see if he can serve as a guest. Let me see if I can call him. Let me see. I'm coming. I know. I may not call him on the show. I'll call him after the show. So here is the argument. No, here is the argument according to how you call Emmanuel Gonkwe, that President we are friend. They may hear that President we are friend. Okay, let's agree. Let's agree that President we are friend. So this is a clear indication that President Weah will not allow anybody to use his name, to use the love that he has for you, for friendship, so that you can trample on the rights of other people. Emmanuel Gonkwe, you just show us the true nature of President Weah just now. Oh, Emmanuel, I want to say thank you. The things that we will not see, that what you see. Emmanuel Gonkwe just told us that President Weah is a man who will not compromise the interest of the Liberian people. for his friendship. No, he will not do it. President Weah is a man who will not use his power to say that my friend here, go to the people place. But he told his friend, you will use the court. That's what Emmanuel saying here, Emmanuel Gonkwe. Oh, Emmanuel Gonkwe, you see, there is a song we used to sing. That song goes like this, amen. Okay, fine. You saying that you meant it for evil, and God has turned it around. Turn, he has turned it around. Something like that. The people used to sing it. We used to sing it. Turn, he has turned it around. Turn, he has turned it around. You meant it for evil, but he turned it around. I think God turned it around. Something like that. So Emmanuel Gonkwe, in your mind, you felt that it was putting President We are under the boss. No, my brother, you wasn't putting President We are under the boss. You are showing the good nature of this man called His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah. You were telling the world that this man will not use his friendship the way Joseph Numa Boyka using people, his friendship with other people. Look at what happened to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. J. Brian McGill, one of the financiers of Joseph Numa Boyka. The man raped a 14 years old girl at the end of the day because of Joseph Numa Boyka influence. And they saying free. Our man Gele Como say, and I see no crown. No, let's look at Councillor Gloria Mususkat. And Councillor Gloria Mususkat, they were found guilty and they were placed behind bar when Joseph Numa Boyka came as president. Guess what he did? He went to the central president and said, Gloria Mususkat, Kawasaya, lead the people there. Kawasaya, he don't do nothing. So Joseph Numa Boyka will take friendship over the Liberian people. That what Gonkwe is saying here. Oh, Emmanuel Gonkwe, that what you saying? My people, y'all look at it. Oh, if I lie, you tell me say I lie. Oh. No. Y'all look at it now. Let the Emmanuel Gonkwe war for A. Then now don't believe me. Leave me. Leave me. Let the war. Let us take Emmanuel Gonkwe word for what it is. Emmanuel Gonkwe is saying that Ire Nangbe, he's alleging that Ire Nangbe, that business partner to former President Weah, that they want people told him, that the thing where the people then tell him, say they may yeah, we'll go break the people place down on a Joseph Numa Boyka government. They may were President Weah friend. In the case here, it started on a President Weah era. So if we are to take this, then it means that President Weah is a good man. Indeed, he is. That he will not allow his friends, if it will cause for him to talk to one person so that thousands can be affected, he will do it. Emmanuel Gonkwe, this is what you are telling us. You are now telling us that President Weah is a man who will not compromise the people's interest for the interest of his friend. And you see, Emmanuel, I want to say thank you, my brother. You did well. We didn't see this coming. You did well. But again, fellow Liberians, I want to inform you. I want to give you an information. For you to save the date for the CDC USA convention. The CDC USA convention will be from June the 24th to the 28th. And it will be held in Philadelphia. Get ready. It's going to be a wonderful time. His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah will be part of that convention. It's going to be a wonderful convention. Will be part of that particular event. So we are asking each and every one of you as citizens the world over to prepare yourself, because this occasion will be a memorable one. Like I said, I will try to bring on some of the convention chair, and one or two people. Hopefully by next week or so, I will meet with them, we'll discuss, and then I will bring them on so that they can discuss about this issue of the convention. It's in June. I know some people say, oh, June stay far. No, June not far. We got to make earlier preparation because that convention will be inside proper. Those of you who coming from other states, you got to prepare yourself proper, because those of us that are on the East Coast, you take time, we follow that place. We follow the place right away. Because just imagine DMV, the chapter that we control, the way they're planning to storm that particular convention. You take that, some of you not get space. I'm telling you. The way those of us on the East Coast, we are planning to storm that place. Seditions in Washington, D.C., sedition in Maryland, sedition in Virginia. We are sharing in Maryland. We are sharing in D.C. We are sharing in Pennsylvania. We are sharing in New Jersey, in New York, etc. The way they planning to storm that place. Yaka. So I will meet with the people who are planning this event, the chairman of the convention. We meet with him, we bring him on, and every day of the show, we will try to feature this. This is going to be until otherwise order. This is going to be our wallpaper here, our background. So seditians, get ready. The good thing about it is that His Excellency will give us exclusive time. So it's going to be a wonderful time. So get ready for the convention. Get ready for the convention. So, fellow Liberian, look at what is happening. But this evening, we get some things to discuss. I don't want to take much of your time. This evening, join us at 7. We'll have a wonderful time. On here, we'll have a wonderful time. But look at what is happening. Joseph Newman Boyka have abandoned the people. Joseph Newman Boyka went to 72nd. I will play you what he said to the people. Let me bring you the video. The man is so wicked that he didn't even get time for people. He don't even empathize with the people in their suffering time. No, he ain't get time. Listen to Joseph Newman Boyka, not to me. Let's play this.
Those barracks in
Listen to Joseph Newman Boyka.
particularly the 72nd barracks. There is this in those barracks in Liberia, particularly the 72nd barracks. There is this issue about those living around the barracks. They are now saying that the soldiers who went there to claim the entire place, they are saying the front view does not belong to the army. Mr. President, do you have something to say about this?
This is one of the things that we have to do in this country. That's why I said to minister to agencies, when you have an agency, make sure, apart from running an office, you know your asset, so the army people know the demarcation, they know what land belongs to them. If they don't, there's a way to determine that, but we'll make sure that the army is not violating anybody's right.
Are you going to reconsider the appeal? They are appealing to the government now to reconsider them, but because
reconsider who?
You see that? There's to tell you that this old man is wicked. To reconsider who? So you see, the people, you are nothing. Fellow Liberians, you see how Joseph Newman Boyka talk disrespectfully to Liberians? The journalist is asking, the people saying you must reconsider. Joseph Newman Boyka said, reconsider who? Ain't the old man giving you a cheek? We told you all from the beginning, no, I will carry this video back. Probably there's the video that we'll talk on. This evening, we'll talk more. But listen to Joseph Newman Boyka. He said to reconsider who? Duke laughing. Duke, you laughing? They papa when they say get away with a harder, you the one year. To reconsider who? Well, you know, it's a kind of sarcastic way of responding to people, right? It almost like, take for an example, most of the time, children can do it. Your man calling, who calling me? Who is that? When somebody use that word, it's a kind of, like the person is of less importance to you. No, I will carry the video back and I want you to listen. Reconsider who? Listen to Joseph Newman Boyka. He just did that joke with joking. When we tell you, say, the old man is a dirty way, old man, we lying. You listen to him. The way he will answer the who.
Particularly the 72nd barracks. There is this issue about those living around the barracks. They are now saying that the soldiers who went there to claim the entire place, they are saying the front view does not belong to the army. Mr. President, do you have something to say about this?
So he is aware that the journalists were talking about the people who are affected, right? So it is not that he is not aware. So he is aware the journalists were saying that the people who are living around or in front of the 72nd barracks, that their home have been demolished. The journalists were saying that, Mr. President, these people are saying that we must reconsider. The government must be able to come to their aid. But listening to the reply of the papi.
This is one of the things that we have to do in this country. That's why I said to minister to agencies, when you have an agency, make sure, apart from running an office, you know your asset, so the army people know the demarcation, they know what land belongs to them. If they don't, there's a way to determine that, but we'll make sure that the army is not violating anybody's right.
Are you going to reconsider the appeal? They are appealing to the government now to reconsider them, but because
to reconsider who?
To reconsider who? Yeah, my people, we on our own. Hey, yeah, the journalists asking Joseph Newman Boyka, Mr. Boyka, the people are saying that you must be able to, give them time, give them space, and reconsider them. He said, reconsider who? Yeah, we are laughing about this, but this is serious. This is very serious. People that have been living in their location for more than 40, 50 years. Listen to Boyka. This is interesting.
The way to determine that, but we'll make sure that the army is
reconsider
not
who?
violating anybody's right.
Are you going to reconsider the appeal? They are appealing to the government now to reconsider them, but because
to reconsider who?
There's the occupants. The occupants.
The army is entitled to decent livelihood that they have placed. God is not making new land.
Yeah, you see how the man wicked? He said the army people that they are placed. God is not making new land. My people. Anyway, listen.
Army.
Okay.
And the army is going there to take it back.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Boyka. You see how the army wicked? The first thing as he said, who? This is to tell you that look, we told you all that Joseph Newman Boyka is cooking something. If Joseph Newman Boyka think he will use his nephew, the army chief, to do stupidness in that country, he, the army chief, and Joseph Newman Boyka, and whoever that is planning, they will get we, the Liberian people, to contend with. I repeat, these are signs that you must observe and know. Joseph Newman Boyka and his family, they are doing something stupid. They are planning something stupid. But one thing we can tell them, these people must understand and they must know that they get the Liberian people to contend with if they try anything ugly or funny. They get us to contend with. Look at how Boyka is speaking so condescending on the citizens. Who? No, you listening to it. In other words, who they feel they are. Who are the people? They ain't got no value. Amen, for God in heaven's sake. You hear Boyka? The president who is supposed to be, consoling in his message. Who his message supposed to at least bring some level of hope to the people. Even if the people are dying. So, well, this issue is a very delicate issue. We do not intend to infringe on the rights of the army, neither do we intend to infringe on the rights of our people. But again, we will find a way out so that every side can be satisfied in this matter. Finish. In time like this, the people depend on the president to comfort and console them. When disaster strike, the people expect a war of comfort from the president. But look at what your president is saying. Look at what your president is saying. Definitely, Honorable Christopher Tubazi, Joseph Newman Boyka is out of touch with the people. He is not in connection with the people. He is not a people-centered president. He do not care about these people. No, he don't care about them. Boyka care about himself. He cares about himself and the people who are around him. He is out of touch. Why would a president speak like this? People are crying. Thousands of people are victimized by this action. He cannot even give a word of comfort, but rather talk to them in a condescending manner. Let's listen to this again. You will see how this man is wicked. This man is diabolic and barbaric. Listen to him. Can't talk about God now facing new land again. God now facing new land, but some of these people, they bought it with their hard-earned money. You see how this man is cheeky? You see how this man does not care about you, fellow Liberians? We fall down inside. Listen to him.
In those barracks in Liberia,
Listen.
particularly the 72nd barracks, there is this issue about those living around the barracks. They are now saying that the soldiers who went there to claim the entire place, they are saying the front view does not belong to the army. Mr. President, do you have something to say about this?
This is one of the things that we have to do in this country. That's why I said to minister to agencies, when you have an agency, make sure, apart from running an office, you know your asset, so the army people know the demarcation, they know what land belongs to them. If they don't,
Army people know their land, they know their demarcation, they know what belongs to them. Amen. For God in heaven's sake. People are crying. This is the word from the president. The president who is supposed to comfort them, who is supposed to console them, the man who is supposed to be the voice of comfort for his people who are crying. Liberian, you are on your own. We are on our own. We are on our own. Listening to him. That the same reckless statement they all Papa made. Well, remember when the Capitol building was gutted by fire? When the Capitol building was gutted by fire, this man said it was hooligan there. So is he a surveyor? It doesn't mean because the land is in front of the barrel, so it means it's for the army people. No, that is not what it means. Have you conducted a survey? Has there been a survey conducted? Did the people just go on those land because they want to go there? They bought it. They spend money on it. There are people who sold land to them. If those people sold the land in an illegal way, they need to be penalized. And these people need to also benefit. You see the same reckless statement we're talking about? You guys, he said the land for the people. You be surveyor to know whether the land for the people or the land not for them. The same reckless statement this old man made when the Capitol building was gutted by fire that led us into the nonsense that we in today. The whole country is in a complete disarray. That is in nonsense statement this man is saying here. This is, look, I'm angry because this is nonsense. This is not how a president is supposed to speak. Wow. Listening to him again.
In those barracks in Liberia,
Listen to him.
particularly the 72nd barracks, there is this issue about those living around the barracks. They are now saying that the soldiers who went there to claim the entire place, they are saying the front view does not belong to the army. Mr. President, do you have something to say about this?
This is one of the things that we have to do in this country. That's why I said to minister.
So the journalist is saying the people say the front view does not belong to the army. What you think a president who is sound in mind and in heart will say? Let the court take its course. But let's listen here.
Minister to agencies. When you have an agency, make sure, apart from running an office, you know your asset, so the army people know the demarcation, they know what land belongs to them. If they don't, there's a way to determine that. But we'll make sure that the army is not violating anybody's right.
Are you going to reconsider that?
The army is not violating anybody's right. You listen to Joseph Newman Boyka? What kind of wickedness is this? What kind of evil is this of a president? Wow.
They are appealing to the government now to reconsider them, but because
reconsider who?
Even if the land is for the army, amen, you will give people 3 days to move like that. Let's even agree. Well, let's take it from this level. Okay, the land is for the army. Somebody will say, let's just consider all factor and agree that the land is for the army people. Wait, I'm busy. So let's even agree that the land is for the army people. Is this how you move somebody when they're on the land? to come and say, look, you know what? We gave you 3 days. Get off from here. After this person have been there for almost 40, 50 years. Eh? Somebody have been on the land for almost about 40 to 50 years. You can't give them 3 days and say, move from here. And the people are appealing to their president, to the government. The man who is the president can speak on the matter. Look at the nonsense he's talking. No, we talk, some of you say, don't tolerate it. It's just that you boycott, you feel you too old. Let it be your grandpa and be in your home and taking care of your grandchildren. He's my president. He's the president of the republic. If you speak in a reckless manner, it is up to me to be able to correct him. Is this not reckless talking? Listen to him.
Make sure, apart from running the office, you know your asset, so the army people know the demarcation, they know what land belongs to them. If they don't, there's a way to determine that, but we'll make sure that the army is not violating anybody's right.
Are you going to reconsider the appeal? They are appealing to the government now to reconsider them because
reconsider who?
The occupants.
The army is entitled to decent livelihood that they have placed. God is not making new land. That place is for the army.
Okay.
And the army is going there to take it.
You see, so this man have already concluded that the land is for the army people. You see, look, this level of dishonesty and stupidity that people talk with. See, we're talking stupidness with confidence. You see that? Joseph Numa Boyka has already concluded, like he did in the fire incident. You remember the arson case at the Capitol building? This was the same man who went there and said that people caused the fire there. That the lawmaker and the CDC lawmaker and they want to cause the fire. Today, they cannot even prove their case. Today, they can't prove the case. This is the same reckless statement that the president is making here. It means because the place in front of army barracks, so it means it's for the army? No. It doesn't mean that it's for the army. It is only the court that can decide. Who told you that the army can go to court? Who told you that the army cannot be sued? But again, you have a reckless president. And that's what happened. Whenever you have a reckless president, he make reckless comment and put his people's life at risk, the citizen life at risk. But this particular statement, you know what Joseph Numa Boyka is telling us? The army is supreme. They can do anything they want to do. Anything they want to do. No wonder why you found out that in Liberia, people who are members of the security apparatus, they feel that they are law and gospel unto themselves. They beat people anyhow, they treat people anyhow, and they walk away with impunity. No wonder why you have people like Gele Como behaving the way he's behaving. Now you can see, you see that? Now you can see why Joseph Numa Boyka was able to order the police to go to King George and massacre our people. Today you are seeing it. Because if a president can talk in a kind of reckless manner like this to his own citizens, can even comfort and console them in this time of heartbreak, then you must know that this man is useless. How will you say to your people, the land for the army, when you conducted a survey? You know how many people have claimed land and then later on it has come out that the land is not for them after they went to court? But again, when you get a president who is absent-minded, this is what you get. This is what you get. Joseph Numa Boyka finished deciding the case, my people. Joseph Numa Boyka finished deciding the case. Listen to him. The land for the army people finish. The same way he said that it was CDC lawmaker then that burned the Capitol building, that today they can't even find any record of that. Listen to him. Don't believe what I'm saying. Listen to him.
Not violating anybody's right.
Are you going to reconsider the appeal?
Who really called Moses here? Who called him here? Who call you? If you feel your heart burning, take cold water and drink it. If you feel you cannot stand the heat here, go. My brother, man. Quitte lava. Yeah, allez. Because here we come to purpose anybody. This place is a place where we speak truth to power. We look at it as it is and we say it as it is. You can't have this kind of reckless statement coming from this man that we elected. Then you say, oh, keep quiet, shut up, let go. Listen to him. Listen.
To the government now to reconsider them, but because
reconsider who?
There's the occupants.
The people they are not even value. The people they are not, important. To reconsider who? Who will reconsider? The thing of Joe Boyka to reconsider who?
There's the government now to reconsider them, but because
reconsider who?
Yeah. To reconsider who? Just any more Boyka chicken, the Liberian people who are victimized by this action. To reconsider who?
Now to reconsider them, but because
reconsider who?
There's the occupants.
I know, because there are two people here we're talking about. We're talking about the victim and the victimizer, and he knows the victim. He knows the victim, but the victims are not important to him. And you're in the water voting for rescue. This is the rescue. This is how the rescue is responding to you. This is the same reckless statement that Joseph Numa Boyka made about those of us in the US. You don't worry, Trump coming for you, mocking us. Look, this man is so wicked to the extent that he can't even hide his wickedness. No, even as president, his wickedness cannot be in hiding. No, he can't. He can't hide it. This is how rebel be able to told y'all that this man was involved in the Lofa Defense Force. Now you are seeing the attitude coming out. He got no sympathy, no empathy. Coming up, right? For those of us who live with elders, maybe, for example, your grandma, your grandpa. You know what? Most of the time we can really admire, appreciate, and we like to be around our grandpeople. Somebody will say the grandparent can spoil the children because for them, they are compassionate. For them, they are kind. For them, they are considerate. Even when our mothers want to beat us, you will run straight to your grandma or your grandpa. Oh, leave the ball. Leave my grandchild. I will talk to him. When you're hungry, the best place to find the food is to go sit down near grandpa or near grandma. As she take 1 or 2 spoons, then she put one in your mouth. Take 1 or 2, put one in your mouth. At this age, the people are always kind. When you reach in this age, in our Africa, in Liberia, let me be specific. In our Liberian culture, in our setting, the older our people become, is the more compassionate they become, is the more kind they become, collective. They don't want to hurt anybody. They don't want to see anybody hurt. But imagine in this man's old age, 88 years old, he didn't get any feeding for nobody. He must remember when he was young. This was the same man that look at a man, Elizana coming, and I know Elizana coming. When Oko is, and I know the man. And I know him, and I know him. I just said, you my boy, just said, you my boy, that look at Berego. He look at that Berego, the Berego crying, man, he's stuffing it with salt. Just so he can go and deceive fuller men to take money from the man. This is a criminal attitude. No, what is being displayed here by Joseph Numa Boyka is highly criminal. You are not a surveyor. The people that are claiming that this land is for them, they get D. They bought it with their hard-earned money from people. So it is the court that can adjudicate. Stop. So it is only the court that can adjudicate whether the land that you're talking about, it is your land or not your land. But Joseph Numa Boyka already finished cutting the case short. Let Joseph Numa Boyka listen to him.
Particularly
there's a way to determine that, but we'll make sure that
appealing to the government now to reconsider them, but because
reconsider who?
There's the occupants.
The army is entitled to the livelihood that they have placed. God is not making new land.
Yeah,
That place is for the army.
Okay.
And the army is
place
going
for
there
the
to
army.
take it back.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. President.
They call it short. You see there? According to Joseph Newman Boyka, the place for the army people. The place for the army people. If you didn't cut in the short, you may finish doing a survey. Joseph Newman Boyka is planning something. He thinks that he can give exclusive power, exclusive right to the army. He thinks that the army, they are untouchable. Let's even agree that the land is for the army people. And the citizens are appealing. Give us time. Joseph Newman Boyka said, who should we give time to? The citizens, the people who voted for me, they are not important. Now I'm in power. They have given me the mantle of authority. We continue to say this, and this we say, and maybe take one or two calls. Joseph Newman Boyka is an ingrate. He does not care about the suffering of the Liberian people. You would think that government, the first and foremost priority of a government is to ensure the people's safety and well-being. But this is the reverse of this government. This government, the first and foremost responsibility of this government is to ensure that Joseph Newman Boyka is well taken care of and the people who are around him. Gafon said they have reversed the harmonization. There is a communication from Edwin Melvin Snow, but like I said this evening, we'll be on this evening. Late this evening, we'll be on, we'll discuss it. So those of you who want to be part of this evening discussion, you can call us and we'll definitely have you on. We'll bring you as one of our panelist guests, however it is, we bring you on. So let's take this right here. Sorry. Let's take this right here. So those of you that want to make an input, you can give us a call. Again, save the date for CDC USA convention. It's going to be on June from the 24th to the 28th. It's going to be a wonderful time, fellow Liberians. Save the date. The CDC USA convention will bring together seditionists, Weashians, supporter of His Excellency President Dr. George Manuel Weah agenda for a better Liberia. Do not miss this event. Mark it down in your calendar from June the 24th to the 28th. And the venue is going to be in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's going to be a wonderful time where thousands of seditionists are going to gather in that particular state. People will be coming from all over. There will be seditionists from Canada that will come to attend the occasion, from Australia, just all over, even from Africa. We're going to have them coming over. So save the date and let's get ready for this particular event. Like I said, I will bring on some members of the committee, the planning committee, to discuss about this. But on this note, those of you who want to add to what we've been discussing, the choice is yours. The number is there. 443-991-3356 is that number to call. Call and let's hear from you. Again, call and let's hear from you. The number to call is 443-991-3356. Is that number to call and then put your point through. Again, it is that number to call, 443-991-3356. Give us a call and let's hear from you. Yeah. And let's hear from you. Give us a call and let's hear from you. Give us a call and let's hear from you. This evening, we will be on this evening. Again, we will be on this evening at about 7. Join us also, and let's have a wonderful discussion. As I said, you can always reach out to us via this number. And to be part of our discussion, to be part of the discussion, reach out to us and we'll definitely give you a space. Next week, I have a lot of activities lined up. I'm going to be having 2 of Liberian's finest daughters in the diaspora, uh, Dr. Mary Scott Wilson and Dr. Elizabeth Gay Kamara. The both of them, uh, you know, have put up a book, and we are going to be having a time with them, an exclusive interview with the both of them, and it's going to be a wonderful time. But fellow Liberian, time have caught up with us. Until we can meet again this evening, hopefully, God's willing. Have yourself a God bless day. Don't forget again, the CDC USA convention will be from June the 24th to the 28th, and it's going to be in Philadelphia. Let's get ready, save the date, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time. So until we meet again, my people, bye from my end. I love you all. Oh, okay, we got a call right here. Okay, let's see. We got a call right here. Hello?
Good morning, Chris. How you doing?
I am grateful, sir. Your name and where you've joined us from. Let's hear you.
My name is Wasite Junior. I'm calling from 247 Recorded.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. You listening to President Boeka, his message to those who are affected by the demolition exercise and other issue that we discussed. You now have the time, sir. Let's listen to you.
Chris, I listened to the president, and I felt so bad. I felt very bad this morning. I was asking how I work following it on Facebook when you make those remarks. And I will tell you this, Chris, our country is in trouble. Liberia is in a serious trouble. You know, I went across it last night on Facebook before the election. There was a pastor, I don't know, he's on Ghanaian or Nigerian. He said if Baka win, Liberia will suffer. And let's say if Baka win, and Liberian people made a mistake and vote Baka win, Liberia will suffer, the poor will suffer, the rich will suffer, the middle class will suffer, everybody will suffer. And please, that man prophecy coming to pass. It has came to pass. Let me come to pass. It has came to pass. All we can do for our country now, Prince, is to pray for a certain president of our country to ask the people reconsider who. God is not making new lane. Can you imagine that woman cry? That woman said she spent 500,000 Prince without any help. You know what it means to work for 500,000 in that country? And the woman crying up, everything swell up. They want to call it on the president. Now the president came and say, who are we reconsidering? They play for the army people. You know, they just a repeat of what happened with the Capitol building.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
They went that morning. He had decided here, judging everybody. That people when they did it. This is a repeat of what he did on that day. So what are those Liberians that voted against those people voted for him? What are they going to do? Where are they going to sleep? You see, that's what all the demolition are going to come to the cafe is not talking.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Demolition. You cancel demolition. The president is not talking because the president is in the know of all these things that are happening. It's the so-called business partners that are doing these things. The so-called supporters that are giving money behind the scene. So please God bless in trouble until 2029. I don't know how our brothers and sisters are going to live in our country. But all I can say to my Liberian brothers and sisters in Liberia around the world, let's pray for our country. It takes 1,000 people to build a country. It takes one foolish man to support it down.
Yo.
Some of us are invested in our country, the prince. Some of us are invested in our country. We spend $200,000-300,000 already in our country. We don't want to see anything happen in that country.
Hmm.
We don't want to see it. But if you continue to provoke a man, please, if you continue to provoke a man, that man will snap one day and you'll be surprised. And that's what the government is doing. They are pushing them like grandpa, they are pushing them to that limit. We just have to pray. Please, all we can do now is to put the country in God's hand and let us pray. There's nothing we can do for the next 4 years.
Hmm.
God forbid, anything happening to Baka Rena, Kunte, or it will be worse. It will be worse. So there's nothing, absolutely nothing we can do right now but to pray for the country. And I ask all civilians, all Williamsons, all meaningful Liberians that may vote for that country. Let us pray. Because the Unity Palestinians, they don't care. But men are more either going on, okay, every line that, and the preacher, and the people usually the preacher, nothing again to say but lies. Some of us priests, we kept quiet, and we'll continue to be quiet, we watch it. It does not mean we don't want to speak. But the right time will come that we will rise up. Now, they will rise up around the world, and there will be a mass protest, and that protest will bring back down. When I say protest, I mean protests are going on in Iran right now. I mean protests are going on in Egypt and other places. That bring, we need to protest against the government for change or a step down, or else things are all to suffer.
Thank you.
You watch Kwame West this morning, 1.3, watch Kwame West early this morning.
Yeah.
When Kwame West went to Jara to Satan, you saw people sleeping Oscar Prince, you saw people sleeping Old Texas Prince. In the 1990 war, pray, let's pray for our country, man. Thank you. Let's pray for our country. Thank you for giving me the time.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you. Fellow Liberians, I want to end with this. Those of you who can call, can again give us a call. Let me see. Receive a call here. Sorry. All right. So, Lucky Dube says something, and I want to end with what Lucky Dube said. I want to end with his words. In one of the songs that he wrote, and the title of that song is Teach the Word. The title of that song is called Teach the Word. Yeah, that is the title of the song, Teach the Word. In that particular song, Lucky Dube said, the late, Lucky Tamba Dube, I looking like life, this life. So Lucky Tamba Dube said something in that song that he wrote called Teach the Word. And this is what he said in that song. He said, it takes 1 million people to build up a good reputation, but it takes one stupid fool to destroy everything they've done. Huh? It takes 1 million people to build up a good reputation. It takes a hard-working man to build a home for himself and his family. It takes a determined person to acquire a land and build a house. But it takes one fool who will come one day and say, let's break it down without any empathy, without any sympathy. This is where we find ourselves. It takes 1 million people. And I will end with Lucky Dube word. I will end with it. That song. He said, fellow Liberians, Lucky Tamba Dube, what he said. He said, it takes 1 million people to build up a good reputation, 1 million people to build up a good reputation, but it takes one stupid fool to destroy everything they've done. The world knows your people as they're the most violent in the world. The world knows your nation as the most oppressive in the world. He said, take it upon yourself to restore your nation dignity. Take it upon yourself to restore your presidency. Take it upon yourself to restore the trust and the confidence that the people have in you. Take it upon yourself to restore the value that you're supposed to represent as a president. Take it upon yourself to restore. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Join us this evening again for another wonderful time. Until we meet again, my family, my people, you don't forget to hit the share button. If you are not following this page, please follow our page. If you are not following us on YouTube, please follow us on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to this page, I beg you, please subscribe to the page. By so doing, you will help us. Until we meet again, bye from our end, and I love you all.
We want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money, that I beg them. The money should be used to bless our people. Thank you, and God bless.